Today I'm going to share 5 things you need to know about working with Tinkercad. So let's get cracking. Alright, so item number 1 is that you can find it at tinkercad.com. It is a browser-based computer-aided design program that is absolutely free, and it is the easiest way for users to learn 3D design. Once you visit, you can choose sign in with Google. If you click right here, this is where you can find your designs. They can be 3D designs, circuits, or code blocks. Today we're going to make a 3D design, and we're going to simply hit create 3D design to get in it. Let's start quickly by naming this. I'm going to call it Tinkercad 5 tips. And then tip number 2 is as soon as you're done, it saves to the cloud. Notice this is my Tinkercad 5 tips project. It has properties where we can duplicate it. We can do the awesome version history, and you could even click here and share it with the world. Now we're not going to share this yet because we've done nothing, but we will when we're done. Right now we're going to simply hit tinker this to re-enter. So number 1 was free. Number 2 is that it saves to the cloud automatically. You never have to save. And tip number 3 is there are hundreds of ways to do everything in Tinkercad. Notice right now I'm just grabbing a basic shape and I'm dropping it on the work plane. I can grab other shapes and I can set it on that shape. This is called cruising, or I could set it on the work plane. We can also take shapes and make them holes. And when it's a hole, if we group them with Control G, they cut out. Bang! We've just made that shape right there. Once again, the point of this is simply to show you how easy it is, but also to highlight there are so many ways to do everything. One more fun thing I'm going to quickly do, L for align. Make this one the master. I want it to be centered and centered. Now notice those two shapes are completely touching each other. If I select them and use the brand new intersect tool, which is Control I, look at that. It turns it into an awesome teardrop. Now let me show you quickly what happened. If we double click that, we have got a cone that was touching the sphere from here to here. This part goes away and the outside edges go away. This pink means we're editing. When we click outside, you can see bang. It grouped, but only where they intersected. Once again, tons of ways to work in Tinkercad. I just want to highlight how easy it is and give you these 5 awesome tips. I do want to highlight a couple of new tools. This is Sketch and Sketch Revolve. When you bring these out, notice they do fit in a 20 by 20 grid box. There is a vertical line that lets you know that it is centered. When you enter, please check out the sketch features. These are updated whenever there is something new. It is a fantastic tool and you can read it at your leisure. When you're done, you simply click X. If you prefer my tutorials, they're right here. This is the project I had working in the back. We can safely ignore those, although quite often I make projects where we use that as a template. We can draw straight lines, Bezier curves, and smooth curves. Let me just show you this real quick. If I make a straight line that goes out and up, I'm going to press number 2 to switch to Bezier curve. Now I can click, hold, and twist to give that the curve I think is cool. Relatively smooth. Now I'm going to hit number 3 for auto curve, and I can make a smooth curve. Notice I'm going to click up here, and then the next curve bends around those 2 spots. And then I'm going to finish it with a part that turns out. When I hit escape, it finishes that path. And if you look over here, we have just made a funky vase. Now we can double click and edit those. If I don't like the way those curves turn, right now they are what's called a smooth curve. I can do Control Z to undo what I did, and I can hit number 3 to make them a broken curve. Now they adjust independently, so I can make the exact design I want. I can also go down to the stroke tool. Right now it's got a width of 2. If I set it to 1, it becomes thinner. We can adjust the points. You can also use the arrow keys to nudge them however you want. It is a super powerful tool. You can make complex shapes. I can even grab multiple points. If I want this to be more like that, you can just instantly drag them where you want. Once again, this one is now a broken curve, so I can make an independent adjustment to get the exact shape I want. When you're happy, you simply hit Finish Sketch, and you can check out the fantastic design you made. All right, so let's move to point number 4, how to ask for help. I'm going to back up to the main Tinkercad space, and I'm going to mention Facebook groups. I have 3 that I recommend. There is the Tinkercad Worldwide User Group, the Tinkering with Tinkercad User Group, and Tinkercad for Education. I also want to highlight the Tinkercad Reddit group, and finally the HLModTech Patreon. Notice even as an unpaid user, you have access to some awesome question areas. Do notice when you use these question areas, you need to click on the post so that you can reply and add more images. When you start your first post, you can do it right down here. Just remember, click up on your post so you can get into the thread and discuss it. All right, so the reason I share this, tip number 4, is because of how to share your design. If you click on the word properties, and if you make a share link, nobody can see this unless you give them the link. And then you need to leave your design set share alike so users can modify what you shared them. Now this link gives them a copy. It does not give them your real design. You could add a description if you wanted, but once you're done, you can hit save changes. You can click on this design and copy that link, and you can share it to the spot where you're asking questions. Say if you were worried about the lines or something on this, you can ask about them. I will tell you quickly, these lines do not show up when you 3D print. I will also show you that you can always hit view in 3D and check out the designs from this gallery window, which I always think is pretty fantastic. So tip number 5 is I just want to remind you, Tinkercad from Autodesk is 100% free. There are no ads, there's no upgrades. It's just what it is. It is designed to help 10 to 15-year-olds learn CAD. Now, we have been blessed to do many amazing things with it, but quite often I see users demanding features. I kind of find it silly because it's a free product. What right do we have to demand anything? But I also want to remind you, the team is small and you need to be patient, and whatever you do get, you really need to be thankful for. Of course, thanks for watching. If you've got a tip that you think I missed, make sure you add it in the comments below. And I quickly want to say thank you to everybody that supports me via YouTube memberships. Don't forget there are 3 different levels of support starting as low as $5 a month. With any level of support, you get early access to videos. Also, make sure you pay attention to the members only post. Also, a massive shout out to everybody that supports me via Patreon. We have passed 350 members and the messaging area is fantastic. Ask questions, post designs, share skills. Of course, you can learn more with the bit.ly up above or the link in the description. Finally, friends, I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget every time you like, hype, share a video, add a comment down below or click subscribe. You're helping HLModTech get just a little bit bigger, which absolutely makes my day. Friends, have a glorious day and keep tinkering.